Hey guys, welcome back to DJ Outdoors. I'm heading out to the old deer plot. I'm gonna go plant some Milo seeds. I got a bunch of seed from my old lady's stepdad. He gave me some. He had some extra from a few years back, but it should grow no problem. It's been vacuum sealed. So we're gonna go in there, scratch up the ground a little bit. It rained last night, so we're gonna see if we can do a burn, but I don't know. We'll see what we can do, and hopefully get some Milo in the ground, show you all the plot, check it out. Haven't been out there. I needed to bring batteries for my cell camera, but I think I'm just gonna end up picking it up and pulling it out and redoing it, cleaning it, drying it out, because the battery pack in them, it kind of corroded a little bit last year, so I might get a new battery pack, put it in it, and then put it out on the plot in a couple days. But other than that, that's what I'm going to be doing today, so stay tuned. Well, boys and girls, I'm out here in the food plot. Already got some sign of deer. Got some tracks. Looks like doe probably. Maybe with her fawns. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a burn. It's a little too wet and a little too green. Might have got out here way too late. So I'm gonna see what it looks like. See what I can do. Kind of mad at myself because I knew I should have got out here way earlier. Because now it's just overgrown. Well, I'll just flip it around. All right, well, I'm in the plot. I'm looking at the stand. And I'm actually pretty excited about the plot. And this will tell you why you should burn. This is just number one reason why you should burn. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Here we are. See how much less thick this is? You can see the leaves on the ground. It's only about a foot tall. This is the second year of regrowth. And you can see there's not much poison ivy. There is, because this plot is loaded. I burned here, but you can see the overall difference between a no burn, because this has not been burned right here. None of that has been burned. And then you turn around and you see that. Now this is good for turkeys and deer both, because when nuts fall on the ground, they can see them better, or anything forageable, they can see better. But now I'm just going through and looking through it. I don't think any of my clover came back, so I'm gonna have to replant some clover. But overall, this little plot, pretty good. Got my stand right over there, looking right over the plot. So I'm gonna get this stuff here raked up a little bit, get the ground ruffled up. I won't have to burn. And plus it's a little too wet to burn, but we'll go ahead and get this stuff raked and then seed. Walking down this trail to the deer trail. See all the deer tracks. See this? This is an old salt block. And look at them still getting the mineral out of the dirt. And this is fresh. I bet if I put a camera on here, I'll see a bunch of them. That's wild. This block has been gone for like 6 months and they're still digging for the minerals. This one's a little deep, but yeah, they're still digging for the minerals. It's pretty cool. See this big dead tree right here? This is very dangerous to do, but I'm gonna try to push it over. But you can see how tall it is. Watch this top. See how it wants to fucking wiggle back? That's dangerous, because it could pop off and then snap back at me. So you don't want that to happen, but so just watch the top of this tree. There it goes. All right, well, I'm gonna end up having to set the camera down maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set this camera down. It's hung up in a vine up there, ain't no good. I've decided that tree's gonna stay up there after long consideration. I was looking, and I've been cleaning out, picking up logs and stuff to try to make it more clean, more easy for the deer to walk through. You know, we don't want them to have any problems when walking through here. We want them to think that they're safe, because they got a wall of stuff here, they got a wall of stuff here. The path comes around here. I don't know if you can see the tire tracks, they're old, but they come through there, and that's where they walk through. And then more. So they're covered here. They think they're safe, but then you got me in that stand over there whacking them down. But they came over here and saying I planted clover, and there's some of the clover coming back. Some it's the white flowered clover, so it's early spring and early summer type of clover, and that's the only little patch I've found so far. But since I found that, I'm sure there's some in the mix. This stuff just grows up too quick, and like I said, I should have been in here and did an early spring burn, but I was busy, so I didn't. So I am paying the piper for that, for doing that, but it's all right. We'll keep looking for some more clover. Yeah, here's a little piece of clover. There's clover mixed in. So if the deer don't find it all, yeah, see, here's some more clover. So if the deer don't find it all, this stuff will die off, and then winter time will come and they'll have clover. Yeah, see, there's clover all in that too. But let's go ahead and rake up the ground now that I got all these sticks out of the way and get some stuff planted. A little stop for education. I found some of this. This is called coral. It's a mushroom. It is edible, but I have never ate any of it. And you can see this stuff has been being munched on by all kinds of things, even deer. I'm sure deer have been over here eating it, but just gonna leave it right there. And then right next to it, see something nasty looking. That's a cedar. Ugh. Cedars and food plots and deer plots do not mix. If you have cedars and they are lucky to get them this small, kill them, because they will destroy your property and nothing will grow, because they shade out everything. They shade out all the growth, and you'll just have a bunch of brown needles everywhere, and then deer will not want to come into there. Maybe just walking through, but they will not want to stay here if you have a bunch of cedars. So take them out as you can. A burn would do perfectly. So that's why we burn too, to get rid of cedar saplings, because those trees, worthless. Change of plans. My dad came out here with his tractor. He's gonna disc it up for me, or grade it, I should say. So, get his tractor going. There he goes. See how this works out. Bare dirt, no more need for a burn. Oh, hit a tree root. There he went. I'm gonna cut me some shooting lanes. I'll bring it back. All right, well, he went through it. Got some dirt passed through. It's kind of all rough right now. Let's bring it in. His teeth. Roughing it up. Now that can be planted. Shirt so I can hopefully get some video of this. I'm gonna zoom it out so it's half, so So this is a little spot here. This gets the most sunlight, oddly enough. But I'm just grabbing handfuls of this stuff. I'm just gonna sprinkle it like that, and it should grow pretty good. But just do that. It's as easy as that. Just gonna keep doing that until I use about a quarter of the bag, and then go seed the rest. But that's all I do. You can do it like that. Sporadicated seeding. It's gonna get raked, and so their seeds will get everywhere anyway. But just plant them like that, and then I'm gonna brush the dirt over top of it. And we'll cover it up, make it look kind of smooth, and then be good to go. All right, got everything ripped up, got it seeded for the most part. This stuff here is gonna be from this line basically diagonally. I'm gonna stand straighter with it. This line up is all my milo. You can see all the seed, see it all. It's everywhere. I just sporadicated, seeded it, you know, not doing any rows or nothing like that. We'll see how it turns out. It should do pretty well in this soil. It's, you know, old soil, good soil, has a lot of carbon in it. It's nice and dark, and it has some clay in it, but it'll hold. It'll do good. But got this little thing seeded here, so I'll have a strip like that. This is gonna stay wild kind of, but I'm gonna keep it low. And then of course this is the first spot, so you can see all the seed in here. So this stuff, that's milo strip. I might actually come in here and do a burn, because there's still leaves in it, and whenever it dries out I can burn it down and it'll kill everything that's growing right in here, and then I can come back through and plant radish or turnips or something like that. Same thing with this area. It's gonna be radish, turnips, clover, the mix, the works, you know. And I got grass growing back in here, and typically, you know, whatever it is, what it is, but these grass have little seed heads on them too. So I'm glad I got this stuff growing back in here. If I can even have a field of grass right here that's growing seed heads, it's still food, it's still forage, and they will eat it. So that's actually good to have. But I'm gonna bring you back here where I showed you about it earlier. And there it is. A lot different. Got to cut me some shooting lanes. There's, oh, my finger was getting in the way. I got me a shooting lane cut right here, but I gotta do more. I'm probably gonna have one there. That's too small, but one here and one there. And put one there, and I have one right there. Them are gonna be my shooting lanes. And then this is just free game. It'll come in here. I'm gonna go to the stand and show you what it looks like from the stand. Alina, let me know what you think about these videos. I don't get too many comments on my videos. If you like watching my content, just comment what you want to see and stuff like that. I mean, I know I'm pretty set in my ways, I should say, about what I'm going to do, but I'm very niche on what I do. But just let me know, comment whatever you want to see, and I'll try to make it happen. You know, I work a lot, whatever. It's been a little bit since my last video, but I just need somebody to comment on there and tell me what you want to see. So stay tuned. All right, we're at the old trusty dusty right here. Thorns. Then we're gonna have to be gone and get rid of. She's holding up. Got weeds growing up. I might go ahead and put a floor in here. But there's my little seat, a bucket full of water. But yeah, this is where I shot this That one deer was right through there, and all the rest are right through here. That's my plot. Got to clear out these trees right down here so that way they stop blocking my view. I really need to cut down this stuff right there so that way I can see that portion, because that's where that one plot is and I won't be able to see it at all. But yeah, I got to get rid of that tree right there. Probably those two, that little one, because them are blocking views. But for the most part, this thing is set up and ready to go. Got me a little temporary floor put in place. By temporary, I mean permanent. Doesn't have to be pretty to kill stuff. I'm trying not to show much of stuff around here, just in case anybody gets any slick ideas. There ain't really shit around here, but here we go. Get ready to take it to my plot. This is my clover. I haven't really done nothing with it, but I have clover in here. But I'm thinking about tilling it up, but I don't know. I like my clover, so I might leave it. Dang, this thing's gotten way smaller than previous years. Wow. Because it used to not even be out that far. That's all new. That's all overgrowth. But yeah, it used to be cut out like from there, straight. But there's a nice little pocket right here. Some white leaf clover, or white flowered clover. And up along past this, there is purple flower clover. But this stuff, like it, I might leave it. Yeah, might have him leave that stuff. But get ready to go. He's gonna till up this trail right here, and this is gonna be milo and or soybeans. And then I got some more clover growing right here, but I'm probably not gonna do anything. I'm probably gonna till that up. And then down here, I'll walk down and show you that. I got me a little cabin right here, little old cabin. Yep. Ain't yet killed the deer out of here yet, but I'm thinking about cutting a window right in there, because there's a wood stove on this side. Cut a window right there, cut a window on the side. That way I can see out. I'll start shooting out of that building with the wood stove going. Well, he's coming down here with the tractor right now. Man, I got a bunch of clover growing. That sun helps out a lot. I'm gonna have to clear this pathway for him, because I kind of want this tilled up next to my pond, because I'm planning on putting a deer stand right here in this walnut tree. That's weird looking. I got my pond here. Just a thing that holds water, but it really don't hold water. But yeah, just here for looks. Till this up though. Make some soybeans right here. Milo there, soybeans here. Sounds like an idea to me. There he is, widening out the trail so you can get down there. wild raspberry bushes here. I know it's kind of hard to hear me talk, machine running, but these wild raspberry bushes are already putting off some good ones. Black raspberry right there. This woods is coated with them. You gotta get them before the birds do though, but they're pretty good. They're kind of bitter, but they got a little bit of sweetness to them, but they're pretty good. There he hit a root. Now he lifted it back up. There was a root. That's what he was hitting into, coming off of this walnut tree. Stand over here by this pond. Oh yeah, it's looking real nice. All right, well, he has this little patch done. He's gonna be working up there now, but got us all done up. Got some nice clay in here. I wish this was where my pond was, because then maybe it would hold some water. But yeah, I don't know if I'll plant anything right here. I might plant some soybeans. They might not grow as good. It's just too much tree right there, but perfect. It don't matter. Those soybeans will grow right between these rows, so that's perfect because they grow in rows anyway typically. So right here, I'll rake this up a little bit, get this all done up. Maybe pick out a few of these barks and stuff, you know, just throw them to the side. But it really don't matter. It don't have to be perfect. If I can't get it, it'll stay, you know. Deer don't care about perfectness, and neither do I. I've killed many a deer out of these woods just doing stuff like this. I think it's funny, I watch YouTubers spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, or tens, you know, just a couple thousand, whatever. They spend that much money trying to make sure their soil is nice, perfect, you know, dust almost. This will be just as good. It'll grow what you want. They'll come in here. They don't care about evenness. I mean, look around you. That's where they live. I think if I was a deer, I'd much rather be walking over some uneven dirt with soybeans in it than that. But deer stand's gonna go right there, right in the center of the plot. That way. Wow, this is gonna be my bow hunting spot this year, because it'll be a little too close quarters for rifle, but I still might sit up there during rifle season if I ain't getting nothing down at my rifle plot. But typically always get something down there, but we'll see. Let's go get these soybeans and get them planted. So he even has this stuff done. He's gonna till right here. This is gonna be some Milo. Alright guys, ignore the rake time. I got you held up on the rake. But I'm gonna get this soybean planted. I figured y'all like to see me actually doing something instead of just clips of me saying what I'm gonna do. Like that. Through like this, planted this. Good to know. this spot's pretty good. I'm gonna rake it in. I'm gonna walk the rest I got down this road and grow a little bit down the road. Well, that's it. That's all I really got to do. Sorry about my saggy pants. I swear I'm not white trash. Well, maybe a little bit, but I'll bring it back when I rake this in, or I'll just do a time lapse real quick. Correction. I will not be doing a time lapse while I rake this in because the phone's currently sitting on the rake. So I'll just bring it back when I got it raked in. All right, well, I got it all broadcasted out. This is all milo from like here all the way to right here, blurry, and then soybeans from like here all the way in around that walnut tree. That's gonna be the tree that has my stand in it right there, but that's soybeans. But we ought to do pretty good. This, I don't have anything in yet. I gotta get some radish seeds, and I'm gonna plant radish and turnip right there. Maybe a little bit of kale. Get some hot chick mix or something like that. But yeah, I left this because it's all clover and I like it. So same thing, this is all clover, so I left it. We're just gonna keep it mowed high, but that's all clover. You see all that white, that's clover. So we're leaving it. Clover's nice. And I didn't have to plant that, they just grow. Same thing here, but this ain't even near plot, it's closer to the house. But it was me putting out my food plot, and I was hoping for a burn. I was hoping to show y'all some fire. I know like people like some fire, I like fire, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I typically don't like doing that till. I like doing no-till because I like to have the native forbs and grasses pop up, and when you till and mow, it kind of gets rid of those, and it hinders them, it hurts them, and it allows invasives to grow in. But I think I can turn it back around, and I'll spread some native stuff, and when I do a burn next year on the lower part of that first plot I showed you, it'll help it out a lot and open it up. And that's my whole plan with those woods, is try to get some burns through there, and hopefully at one point in time have the whole entire woods where it has been burned, because it's been years and years and years and years since the Native Americans burned it, more than likely, because we just don't do that stuff anymore, and that's what allows buildup. That's what allows your non-native species to grow up. It also will smother out other things and not be good for what you want to keep, you know. Tuning in today, just doing a little food plot, and that was basically all I did. And I put a floor in the deer stand, but I just put it in there temporary. I'll need to nail it down and stuff like that. So I'll be having another video coming in soon about me doing my deer stand up and hopefully finishing it. I'm gonna box it in because we were in time constraints last year when we put that up, and so we just put that camouflage canvas around it, and it worked. We killed, what was it? I killed 3, my buddy killed 3, so it was 6 deer right out of that stand last year. So we're doing something right. So stay tuned for more. Like, comment, and subscribe what y'all want. I don't know what y'all want unless y'all comment. I know a lot of y'all are people I know, but I know a lot of you aren't, because I've had comments from people from England, people from Canada, and all around, you know, some multiple states and stuff like that. But just stay tuned in, keep watching my videos. Hopefully you can build me up and I can gain more funds and y'all have cooler videos, you know what I mean? And nothing costs you anything to watch my video. Hope you enjoy. Stay tuned.